Good afternoon. Welcome to Bingham Group's Big Three top headlines for Austinites and those interested in our city. We're going to start here today. Tesla CEO Elon Musk said in a tweet Wednesday afternoon that the Tesla manufacturing plant being built near Austin will hire more than 10,000 people through 2022. Construction is proceeding rapidly on the company's newest manufacturing facility, which Musk first announced in July. If Tesla does in fact hire 10,000 workers for the facility, that would be double the minimum number of hires the company has promised. In documents filed with local government entities, Tesla has promised that it would hire at least 5,000 people for the site. Construction of the $1.1 billion manufacturing facility in Southeast Travis County has been moving fast, with plans to start rolling out vehicles as early as next year. The company has said it plans to produce its Cybertruck, Semi, Model 3 compact sedan, and Model Y vehicles at the site. Musk-led companies are seeing a rapid expansion in Texas and in the Austin area. Austin's job market has bounced back considerably since the COVID-19 pandemic claimed about 137,000 jobs, the Austin Chamber of Commerce said in a report released Tuesday by Beverly Kerr, the Chamber's vice president of research. In February, the Austin metro area added about 6,700 jobs back to the workforce, and it shed 9,900 jobs in January. This all according to statistics by the Texas Workforce Commission, referenced in the report. Compared to anywhere in Texas, Austin is performing the best out of any metro area when it comes to limiting year-over-year loss. And this is again according to the Chamber's report. Of the 50 most populous metro areas in the country, Austin's 3% job loss from February 2020 and February 2021 is tied for second least amount with the Jacksonville, Florida metro area. Only Salt Lake City has seen the most resilience in its job market, with just 1% job loss year over year. The leisure and hospitality industry in Austin has been wrecked by the pandemic. It sustained the highest year-over-year loss of any industry in the metro area over the past year, with a nearly 22% reduction. That's about 29,300 jobs. But it regained 52% of the jobs it lost in March and in April 2020. Job loss in the industry was lower than 60,000 in April. Well, President Biden unveiled a $2 trillion jobs and infrastructure plan on Wednesday to address some of the country's most pressing problems, including damaged bridges, unequal broadband access, climate change, and care for people with disabilities and older people. Biden's proposal, the American Jobs Plan, would be paid for, in part, raising the corporate tax rate and global minimum tax. Many of these measures would reverse the Trump administration's 2017 tax cuts. The proposal comes just a few weeks after Biden's $1.9 trillion coronavirus relief package was signed into law, sending $1,400 stimulus checks to most Americans and extending unemployment benefits. The American Jobs Plan is expected to be followed by a second economic package in April that includes a major expansion in health insurance coverage, child care subsidies, free access to community colleges, and other proposals. Here's a couple of points that we want to point out in the plan as well. The plan calls for $85 billion to modernize existing transit systems and help agencies expand to meet rider demand. The investment would double federal funding for public transit. It would establish $174 billion in grant and incentive programs for state and local governments and the private sector to build a national network of 500,000 electric vehicle chargers by 2030. The plan would invest $25 billion in airports, including programs to renovate terminals and expand car-free access to air travel. Biden's proposal also aims to deliver universal broadband, including to more than 35% of rural Americans who lack access to high-speed internet. Well, make sure to check out the BG Podcast episode 136 featuring Q1 2021 review with Austin Board of Realtors CEO Emily Chenevert. You can listen to prior recordings at bgmediagp.com/BG Podcast. And there's new episodes every single Wednesday. Thanks so much for listening to the Big Three from the Bingham Group. We appreciate your comments, your likes, your reshares as well. And make sure you follow this account for regular updates. We're going to see you on Monday morning. But until then, have a great and safe weekend.